This episode was recorded after the death of Renee Good and before the death of Alex Preddy. RIP to both American citizens and all people impacted by what is happening in America right now.
Are you buying a house this summer or spring or this year in 2026? We're going to talk a little bit about some real estate to start. And then we got we got the NBA trade deadline. You got the markets are picking up a little bit. You got Orange Man going crazy. Who knows what the next headline is? That man, MLK Day is coming up, so he going to do some racist shit and say some crazy shit he already has. What else we got? NFL playoffs is starting. It's the start of 2026. Let's get into it, man. Brick by brick. We got a little bit of talk. We don't have a guest this week. What's good, JDam?
Man, chilling, man. Let's get into it, man. You know, Orange Man finna cancel Monday for us.
Yeah, for real. You about to take the whole holiday away.
Everyone's back to work.
Hey, but he did say, so there is, I think, so it used to be on MLK Day that the national parks, you could visit them for free. He took that away. So basically now you cannot visit national parks for free.
But he added his birthday.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, he's a white supremacist, bro. Like he's racist. Like
adding your birthday as a national is like, nah, that's crazy.
We're gonna go back. Yeah, it is crazy. We're gonna go back in time, and it's gonna be like, wow, like 2080. Your kids, your grandkids are going to be looking at us like, yo, that was some racist shit. Like we got people, like they just had a story about a detainee, an ICE detainee who was actually she was American. And she was giving the account of how someone got strangled and choked out and died up in there. Like an ICE agent, like literally choked someone out. And then they went to the morgue or the morgue people, whatever, to figure out how he died. Asphyxiation by homicide. Like that's how they said that he probably died. So like, so now they're talking, now that's going on. I'm like, bro, they just getting all these racists to join ICE and
give them bonuses.
And our American streets look like war zones wherever they go, and they're escalating things. I'm not saying that ICE has existed for a long time, even under Obama, but it didn't move like this. It didn't echo racist sentiment when they're recruiting. It didn't. It's just we're on a wacky timeline, bro. I can't believe what we're looking at.
I just think that it's turned into something way bigger, where it's just like it's you got people in those positions that are truly racist and like have egos and like are abusing their authority. I think that as long as with police too, if you're gonna be in those positions, there got to be some type of, you got to go further with some background shit, or you got to dive deeper into their just everything about them, because it gets to a certain point where like at what point are you allowed to just throw tear gas at people? Like what, how is that in your job
for no reason?
Yeah, how is that in your job description?
And also, why are you even there? Like,
no, exactly.
So even just last year he was deploying the National Guard on it. So, and then we were able to stop that through policy and law. And then now he's going with ICE, and that's what he's doing. He's doing the same thing he was doing with the National Guard. So I'm like, bro, this is you're literally attacking your own people. This is crazy.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't know what, I can't tell you exactly what the hell they are supposed to do, but it's like, if you got certain people that are from overseas, or you got immigrants, and some of them, you're saying you're doing it to catch the bad ones. You're saying people are doing illegal stuff here. Like, go and find them. That, like, why are you even busting down in churches and schools and shit? Like, who are you looking for? What kid is bad? Well, like in terms of that, like it's to the point where it's like,
administration is not doing it for that. This administration is doing it to provoke fear, and to rally their troops and their base, which is a racist base. And it's a racist administration. Like, so they're literally the Gestapo right now. They got masks on, bro. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. So here's an opportunity, though. There is an opportunity out of this. That actually something good could come of this, in my opinion. What I've enjoyed seeing is the local police forces, because the police are here to protect and serve us. This is an opportunity for them to mend fences with the communities that they serve. to basically be like, nah, you're our community. We're supposed to be doing this work. Like,
Yeah.
nah, y'all get up out of here, bro. Like these are our
Exactly.
citizens and we're going to enforce the
Yeah.
law over them.
No,
And
exactly.
if they don't want to do that, then that's how we know who the white supremacist police are, because that's who I talk about. I don't think we don't need police. We need police. We need police.
Sure, yeah.
We don't need racist police. That's what I be
Yep.
talking on. So if you are a police officer and you are down with your citizens of your community that you serve being treated like this, then you're one of them. That's how I see it. So like, if not though, we can rock. Like we need you.
No, yeah.
So North
Yeah.
Thurston Police. So here locally, North Thurston Police and the Pierce County Police Sheriff and the North Thurston Sheriff got into it on Facebook because the Thurston Sheriff was like, nah, this ain't it. Like, this isn't what we're about, blah, 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 blah. Keith Swank, who's a piece of shit, and yes, I'll say that publicly, this is not, and by the way, what I think does not say what anybody else on this podcast thinks or my business or nothing like that. That's just me, Dave Jones, saying that. He gets into it because he's, in my opinion, a white supremacist and he's for ICE. He wants to work with ICE. And I'm like, bro, I've faced ICE when I was at Foss and it was not what's up. Like, so basically we shut the doors and my SRO was like, hey, you need to protect us. Like, that's just how it is. So that's why I say, like, there's opportunity here for the good police to protect the citizens from ICE and all the bullshit that and the racial profiling that they doing.
No,
and
yeah.
just, I heard Christy Noam just came out just like an hour ago. The tweet said, basically, if you are an American citizen, be prepared to like provide your like basically saying that they have immunity and they can just stop you for whatever. I'm like, nah, bro. Well,
No,
I was
yeah.
like, hey, I'm down for whatever. So I might be going to jail or getting shot. One of the two. So
No,
you
yeah.
heard it here first.
The way I look at it is like, if you're in those type of positions, like I don't like how it's like, oh, like they do so much shit based on like emotions. Like someone says something
Yeah.
back to you, if someone talks back, now you're allowed to use force. And it's like, nah, it is. I don't care if someone has. I don't care if you have a badge. I don't care if you have nothing. If you're talking crazy to me and for no reason, why am I not allowed to get mad or get emotional or do it? Like, you're not gonna be able to use force because you got this. That's how I look at it. Like, nah, you're not about to
Right.
act like this in front of that's what I don't like. Is like, bro, just because you have that doesn't mean that you get to act a certain type of way now.
But that's how they,
That,
I mean, you
no,
talking
that
about, you talking about dudes that don't have no training though. Like, these people
no,
do not
yeah,
have
exactly.
training.
But
They are not,
if they keep this up, they're gonna do this to the wrong person or the wrong
oh yeah.
community, and it's gonna turn into something way bigger and like
Oh yeah.
way bigger. Because you do
Oh
this to the
yeah.
wrong person, and you got everyone that's
Oh
with
yeah.
them, and everyone slides and pulls up. It's
Well,
gonna
that's the
be
thing is like the talking point is like, that's why I think the Renee Good thing is so important because it it strips away the race nuance of things
yeah.
and having to educate people about race and systemic oppression. And it's like, no, this is a white lady. I think I made that point last time. I don't even know if I did, but like, this is a white lady and so this applies to all of us.
Yeah.
Like there's a tweet this morning that was interesting. Eton Thomas, shout out to Eton Thomas. He said, it's funny, like the Black Lives Matter people are coming to protect a white woman, but the All Lives Matter people are now against.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
so it's just confusing. So I was just like, yeah, we already know what the All Lives Matter movement was about. It's about white supremacy and racism. Not really All Lives Matter. So anyway, I think that yeah, it's crazy out here, bro. And but if you are buying a house, switching the topic a little bit, what like should people use a realtor and why if they're selling a house?
No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, for one, we have more access. An agent has way more access to the different platforms and can look up your property more in depth. So like going towards things we talked about earlier was like, just because you got some things in the mail saying what your house is worth does not mean it's worth that. That is someone running zero CMAs. They're giving you a random range just so you reach out to them and then they'll come in and do some low ball type stuff. No,
Right.
an agent is coming and helping you to do what's in your best interest. They're going to run that CMA for you. They're going to tell you what it's really worth and give you a perfect plan, a listing plan where, okay, if you went too high, this is what might happen. If you go too low, it might drive it up. But finding an actual listing plan, good photos, marketing, staging, and a plan together is going to help you get the best price for your house. Like, they're working with you.
Yeah.
So I mean, and you can always a lot of people go off the first person they say. Nah, you can interview 3 or 4 agents. It's the same thing. It's a big investment. It's a big money move, but like, there's too many times where people do try to do the for sale by owner because they know what they're doing and think that
Right.
there's no paperwork and it's a handshake deal. And it's like, nah, people don't understand how much paperwork and how much stuff goes into the back end, even just to get it on the Northwest MLS. Like, there's a lot
Right.
of back end work just to get it on. It's not like I didn't just click a button and now your house is for sale. There's so much stuff that goes into the back end work. And then, like, then of course it's the marketing. It's we're gonna get this to every agent. We're gonna do the open houses. We're gonna do all the negotiating. The negotiating, it's like, we're not telling you every single time we get a phone call or a text or a question about the property. Like, we're fighting for you. We're arguing for you on the back end just to help protect your investment, to get you the highest. So that's why it's like, it's important to, find a good agent, pay your agent, and like there's people don't understand how much it goes into it. So that's things that
Yeah.
I've dealt with, and I've had to even explain it to sellers because they don't think about it up front. There's thing like, well, I can sell my property, and it's like, how?
Yeah. And
You
that's
know?
and I think a lot of times what people think about is not they think about outside of the transaction, not the
hmm
transaction itself. So
Exactly.
like there's a meme going around like, what do realtors even do? They help you find the house and then they click and then they just put an offer in and that's it. It's like, no, actually, when you go under contract is when things begin.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah. Yep.
so at least for it's not when they begin all the way. It begins when we sit
hmm
down and we talk about your plans and we're your
Yep.
advisor. We're not just your real estate agent. We're your advisor through this
Exactly.
big purchase, probably the biggest one of your life. And, like, I think people don't understand like the process of when we get under contract, that's when it really starts getting, like that's another 30 days or 45
hmm
days or however long the terms are set for. So,
hmm
and then within that, you have deadlines, you have paperwork, you have negotiations, you have
Yep.
repairs, and then do you have access to vendors? Like I was just at a swim
Yep.
meet yesterday and my man hit me up, was like, hey, something happened at the thing. We need a plumber. Thank God he had a couple of realtors that he knew right there because I was like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, to hit up All City. Like, you know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
Yep.
I was just like, yeah, I was gonna say that, but then I was like, just want to double check and be like, yep, all right, cool. Yeah, All City, here's the number, boom, boom, boom. And if you don't got that, I know the dude straight up, like, here's the direct. If you don't get to them, here's
Exactly.
the number here to him direct
Yeah.
and tell him I
Exactly.
sent you. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
that kind of stuff, and I think that people don't, that's the value of a realtor.
Mhm.
He didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
He just asked a question and
Exactly.
he's sitting there watching his son at a swim meet. And in 1 minute, he had an answer.
Yep.
So, and
Exactly.
I'm not even his realtor.
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
a
Yeah.
friend. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. The other part is, I've even like talking to some people, like people that have owned their property since the 90s or before. Like, some of them are so out of touch with things where they haven't talked to an agent in a long time or try to get. So the only people that they're hearing from are people that are trying to lowball on their property, like wholesalers.
mhm.
So they
Right,
think it's
right.
easy. Like, they're like, oh, well, this person said he'll buy my house cash for, you know, um, uh, 400,000. It's like, damn, because your house is worth 650,
Right. That's a
and
low ball.
I,
Every
I
time it's a
actually
low
just
ball.
found, this has actually pissed me off. So what I just found out. So I told you my grandpa passed last week. So we
Hmm.
just found out. So he had a like a little fire in his house a couple months back.
Hmm.
Um, he moved into an apartment, and a wholesaler came around and gave him cash. He did not tell
Hmm.
any of us, didn't tell any of us. My
Oh,
grandpa just sold his house by the mall. This
damn,
is probably
bro.
25,000 square feet of land, a huge house, 2 stories. He just sold his house for $30,000.
What, bro? No way.
And
Don't
his
tell me that.
his house was, come on, man. He bought his house in the 60s. So he's owned this house. All my aunts and uncles grew up in this house, and they just got over. When I tell you, on this lot, a huge, massive
Bro,
corner lot,
that's crazy.
you could probably put 12 unit apartments right there. And there's enough room for parking. There's enough room for everything. When I tell you, like, and it bothers me because my mom were agents. So someone in the family that knew about it, I think a couple, like my aunt might know about it, but Like someone could have stepped in and be like, no, don't do this. But he didn't
Right.
know. He felt like he was behind. He's 91. So it's like, shit, I gotta move out to this apartment. I have to do this and I need $30,000. So
Man,
um,
bro.
so like, and he
Oh
got it,
my
he got it
God.
cash. And they're about when I tell you it's about to be worth a lot,
Yeah.
man, it's
Someone's gonna develop there or build a house or whatever they want to do. They're gonna do something there.
no man, like it's I don't know. It's disrespectful. Like the fact that I mean, when people that's the thing. If you buy your house in the 60s, 70s, 80s, I mean, all of us, all my our grandmas are like, I'll buy my house for 5,000. I got this. So I mean, you getting 30,000 and getting straight to your pocket, like I get it, but you having an outside source influencing and tell you like your house is worthless, it needs to be updated, it's burned, like nothing, I'll give you 30,000 because why not? I want to help you out. When you could have
Right.
talked to an agent and be like, okay, here's what you want to do because we can still sell it for this. Yes, an investor, but come on now. I mean, a lot that big, and it's over in the like Tacoma Mall area where everything is
Oh wow.
multifamilies now. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like, and that's what pissed me off. Where that's one of them properties where it could have set up the family for generational stuff. Where like
Yeah.
it's like, but he was an outside influence that it's just I don't know. Like so now my family's pissed off about it on top because a lot of them didn't even know. They just thought he moved to the apartment because he didn't have the money to update it. So they were gonna do it eventually, but it's like, yeah, he sold it cash
Damn,
30
bro. That's
30,000 for a huge imagine if you had a when I tell you this lot is big, like it's man,
that's
20 at least
unfortunate, man.
it's at least 25,000 square feet, huge house. It's all grass out there. And yeah, 30,000 for everything. Disrespectful.
Damn. Well,
So I mean,
so that's a lesson right there. Make sure you call an agent.
yeah,
And basically, we got good agents here at Windermere Abode. This is a promo spot. I'm about to start throwing promo spots up in here. Windermere Abode. If you have anything in Pierce County or surrounding counties, Thurston, King, Kitsap, we serve all those areas. Windermere
yep,
Abode. We help you out. Even if you don't need to do it right now, at least sit down with one of us and then figure out what you need to do later. All right.
exactly.
So I'm gonna show just some data right here. So this is actually 300,000 to 700,000. I haven't even
Mhm.
put this out yet. This is exclusive data, just that we do in our in-house here. So 307 in Pierce County, 300,000 to 700,000. What I wanted to get at was this is from 2025, all of 2025 buyer activity. So this is for sellers and buyers, just to know. This is just so you know. This is again micro markets. So we like to talk about micro markets. So I like to look at it from 300,000 to 700,000, 700,000 to 1 million, and then 1 million and up, because those are all different markets, from what I see, based on buyer activity, seller activity, all those things. So closed sales were the strongest in summer, in July and August, but dropped dramatically by December. So right now, we are in January of 2026. So right now, you have time. Days on market's really high. So for buyers right now, I feel like they have the best chance right now before things start getting crazy, because days on market sink down. That means that there's more
Mhm.
demand
Yep.
as we get into March, April, May, June, July. So do not wait on your hands if you are a buyer right now. Like, this is the time to get started. So again, hit one of us up, hit up an agent, not even, I don't care who it is, but just hit up an agent so you can start talking about this kind of stuff. Homes sold faster in spring and summer. So days on market fell. We just saw that, but now homes are selling faster. So there's more closed sales as you get to April, May, June, and then July in the summer. So again, January, February, start making your plans, start looking at things. You might get a deal, but I'm telling you, excuse me, if you wait, you're going to be going in with everybody else. And so then you're probably going to have to pay a little bit higher of a price,
Yep.
and go from there. So anyway, I just wanted to show that real quick because I think it's important that people see, um, you know, that kind of information. So
Exactly.
yeah. So that's the market in general, but like, I don't know. I hope people are, you know, paying attention. But I
Yeah.
wanted to show you this too. I was showing you this. This is let me see, where's it at? What you know about this? You see this? The Druski skit.
Hey, that's top 5 skits ever. That if someone has a problem with this, you're the problem, because this is real facts. Because the fact that you could find every clip he did in this, you could find it really happened.
Bro, I grew up in a church on Hilltop, and the pastor, Reverend, shout out to Pastor Kane, Reverend Kane. That was my grandpa, or my in-law, my father-in-law's at the time, grandpa. So we went to the house afterwards. So I grew up around a pastor, but he wasn't this kind of pastor, though. He was not this kind of pastor, but pastor was definitely. Look, he's so stupid. Hey, and everyone was mad. You see all the pastors getting mad.
Yeah.
The backlash on that was crazy because, like he had the red bottoms on. He said, I walked through the blood of Christ. And he put up the red bottoms. I was like, oh my
I'm a Christian.
Yeah, I'm
walk
a
in the blood of
Christian.
Jesus. Nah, that was hilarious, because you seen the clip of the pastor that was like, lock the doors. We ain't leaving till we get this amount. And it's like, what?
Bruh. They really be
that's
doing that. It's crazy. I was
man,
like, yo, this is wild.
That's wild. Nah, everything he did, there's churches that's 100% accurate for sure.
Like 100%. And that's why people got so mad. And it was like, it was an admission of the truth, basically. If you're getting that mad, then that means there's some truth to what
That's the
he's
thing.
saying.
But all of his skits got that type of truth to it. You can
Right.
literally think of someone. It's like, oh, this is him. Because I immediately, when I see some of his skits, I immediately send it out to certain people, and they know who I'm talking about.
Yep. And Druski, and someone made a point, I think it was Mark Lamont on the Joe Budden podcast. He said, yeah, he needs his own show. I was like, hey, facts.
Yeah.
Like, and YouTube should be paying him like to be on their platform, not the other way around. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's funny, bro.
Yeah, with his stuff and like the budgets he has now for his skits, it can be almost like a Chappelle show type stuff, because he don't care about getting canceled, which is what I like. You know what I'm saying? Just make them little 5-minute skits and turn it to a full show. Like I want a Chappelle show. Like, we need something like that again. I feel like Druski is the one that can end up doing that. Like, he's too creative with his skits.
And you know who I slept on too? And I'll be honest, I slept on Key and Peele. Like, I slept on that show. There's some funny skits on that,
hilarious.
bro. Like, I slept. You know who else? My kid and I, we were talking. I was cutting his hair, and we were talking about. Who is he? World. What's his name? The dude is it World Supreme or something like that? The dude that Mark Phillips. Mark Phillips, is that his name? Yeah. He's funny as hell too.
Yeah.
Dude that's like
Ben to Dawn. You know who that is?
No.
Ben to Dawn. He's like a light skinned dude. He be with Drake and all them, but he's cool with Druski, and he does skits, and his skits. I'd put Druski number 1, and I'd probably put Ben to Dawn number 2. He's up there.
Okay, I've probably seen him then. I know I've seen him.
He's hilarious.
For sure. Yeah, I know I've seen him. But yeah, hey, these dudes are creative geniuses, man. And shout out to them. They're doing their thing, man. Let's see, what else do I got? What else we got? NBA. The NBA, what's going on? We got, man, LaMelo. Shout out, you called, like, LaMelo came into LA last night, bro. I watched the game and I was hot last night. We've lost 8 of the last 13. They are still out. Jackson Hayes is out. Whenever we play, and I'm talking about the Lakers, whenever we play a young team that has drivers and shooters, or they're just athletic, like, we just have problems, man. We can't guard, bro. Like,
for sure.
We just can't guard like that. And yeah, they just ate us up. No Diddy. LaMelo Ball was going crazy last night. He had 8 non-states. This move right here, bro. I mean, I was like, bro, I don't even know if I saw this, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a long night, bro. This one, when he did this.
Look, it wasn't a step back. He ran back. It's a run back.
He ran. It wasn't even a step back. He ran back there, bro. I was like, he's wilding. He's wild. He had how many? Yeah, whoop. He ran. I haven't seen someone turn around and run backwards. I've never
He's
seen
like that though. But I mean, I want to see him in a big market like that. I would love to see him, with with the Lakers or someone else. Like, man, he's just the way he plays. I want to see him with another like vet or all-star, so it's not all the pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
trade
I think
deadline's
it'll
coming up.
be,
That's a statement.
I think, I would say right now, if I were to make a conclusion, I love LaMelo Ball. I don't
Mhm.
think he's playing winning basketball right now, but I also
Uh-huh.
believe that's part of his situation. So I
For
agree.
sure.
I would like to see
100%.
him in another situation so I can see if
Yep.
that theory of him playing winning basketball or not is just
Yep.
him, or is it just his situation? I will
Yeah.
also say Miles
Yeah.
Bridges. We need to do a study on Miles Bridges when he goes to LA. I don't know who is in LA that makes him play like he plays, but
Yeah.
at halftime he was shooting 100%, 3 for 3 from 3, and he had 17 points, and you think he was like 7 for 6 for 6 from the field. The bro was shooting 100%. He shot like 85% on the game,
Yeah.
bro. Like, he kills us every single time he comes to LA. It's crazy. I don't know
No,
what
yeah.
it's
No, he's got
I can't I don't know.
No, he be killing but with LaMelo, in terms of like, I see all the stuff with him not playing, winning basketball. And like you said, I think it has to just do with the Hornets, the whole situation, the franchise. I think that a lot of players get on some of these losing teams, even the Wizards. There's always,
Yep.
one person that's going crazy on the Wizards, whereas, it might be Brad Beal or when Kuzma was there, he was averaging 30, like I think the
Yeah.
difference between LaMelo is he's one of the best passers in the NBA. He's a
Yeah.
passer, he's a rebounder, and he could create shots. But on that team, like, it's just that's part. You see a lot of the guys pulling shots. Like they had Trey Mann going crazy. You got Colin Sexton who's trying to get a bucket every single play.
Yeah.
But I think with him is if he goes to another big, for one, he's one of them guys that can make a big man an all-star. It was like um what's his name? Was playing with Chris Paul. Tyson Chandler playing with Chris Paul. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you LaMelo's somewhere that could go and play with another big man and other shooters and turn into and that's a better role for him.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I hope he has a chance to do that. I know
Yep.
Colin Knuppel and Miles Bridges, they both played 32 and 33 minutes and both shot about 70% from the field.
Yep.
60% from 3, 70% from 3. LaMelo shot 50% from 3. I mean, that's just I
Yep.
mean, what are you gonna do about the
Yeah.
you can't really and here's what I was hot about. Like, we got Bron still do it. Like, we should not be depending on LeBron James at 41 years old, bro. I've never seen that before in my life, having a team depend on a 41-year-old. That has never happened in the history of the game. But here's where I'm at. Gabe Vincent was getting booed last night because he went 0 for set. He had zeros across the board, bro. Like, this is unacceptable, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's unacceptable, bro. Like, you can't, in 15 minutes of basketball, you can't
Yep.
have a zero. And same for Rui. I got the same smoke for Rui, bro. And he just coming back off injury. So I know I know that. And he's a very valuable player. I like him a lot. I really like Rui. I really do.
Yeah.
And I'm going to call you out. If you play almost 20 minutes of basketball in the NBA and the association and you only have 1 for 4 and you're 1 for, like, and you have zeros across 1 rebound.
Exactly.
Like, bro, I'm
Exactly.
sorry. I'm not, that's unacceptable, bro. Like, it's unacceptable to be on the floor for that long. I can do that. Like, I'll go out there and do
Exactly.
that. If we get that amount of points and 6 of them come from Jared Vanderbilt, bro, and 14 in less minutes than both of you, we got a serious problem on our hands, man. And
No, yeah,
here's for
exactly.
JJ. The JJ, I got smoke for him too. Kobe Buffkin is balling out in the G League, right? He got called up last night. Bro, you played him before. You played Nick Smith Jr., that was his former team, Charlotte, and Dalton Connect, who was your draft pick. Bro, I think you lose players by doing shit like that. Like, it's okay to play Kobe Buffkin, but to play him over these guys who've played for you, they've been there all season, they've been to every practice, that's how you lose players, and I expect them to probably be gone because I wouldn't stick around for that bullshit.
No, yeah, exactly.
You just lost me, bro. I don't trust you no more. Because if
Exactly.
you're doing that, or at least, or maybe what the communication is, I don't know what the communication is, but that's Nick Smith Jr.'s former team. He was playing for
Yeah.
him last year, and
Yep.
that's what you did. You brought in a G League dude and played him over me,
Yeah,
and I've
facts.
been hooping. I've helped you win games this year, bro.
Yep. Facts.
JJ be crashing out, man. I disagree with some of the personnel stuff that he does. And then in the meantime, you're playing Gabe Vincent, who has the zeros across the board. 0.
Mhm.
Yeah, his stat line was 0 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists, 0 shots made, zero steals, zero everything. Like
Exactly.
for
I think at
17
that point,
minutes of
there's
basketball.
certain players, like even like you said, Nick Smith or even Dalton Connect. Like I like his game. Like
I
there's certain
really
times
like Dalton Connect's
you
game.
got to just throw him in there and let him get some more minutes
You
at
gotta
some
live with the
point.
mistakes.
Yep.
You gotta live with the mistakes. But he's gonna make shots. He's gonna make things happen,
Exactly.
even more so than
Exactly.
Rui, in my opinion. He's gonna
Exactly.
make things
I
more
mean,
than
look
Rui.
at when they do sit all their players. Look at this numbers that Dalton Connect usually puts up. Like he usually goes
Oh,
crazy when it's like, hey, you're playing 25 minutes a day. He goes
he had
crazy.
35
So
in the game last year as a rookie.
that's
And it
what I'm
was early in
saying.
the
So at some
season. We were
point,
still
you got
playing.
to start introducing and giving him the 10, maybe 15 minutes a game. Like I don't know, you got to.
I just think, anyway, that's, that was last night. Shout out to them. And we got just a couple more things. Where do you think Giannis is going real quick?
Man, that's
Or he could be staying and they're going to make a big move. That's what they say here. People in the Bucks organization say they're confident a big move is coming to keep Giannis happy. We
yeah.
always
I
manage to pull
mean,
something off. No Diddy.
yeah. I don't know. I don't
You
know.
see him
I
booing
mean,
his own people?
but yeah, I feel him. Like not like that. If you're
I
as
mean, they're
a
booing him. They were booing them, to be fair.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. I feel like with him, it's like who are you giving up to get a big piece with him? You know. So
Yeah.
I feel like you
Yeah.
got to get rid of him if you're trying to make some changes, do something. But I mean, him playing with another superstar, like it was exciting watching him and Dame play. But now it's like man, I don't know. I want to see him go
Yeah. It's,
somewhere. I want to see Ja go somewhere. I would love to see LaMelo go somewhere else. Kaminga is a big piece to get someone like if you end up putting a package together with Kaminga and I mean I don't know who else they want to give up. They're always gonna keep Draymond.
Kaminga about to be a Laker, bro. I don't know what you talking about.
You think so?
Kaminga, yeah, Kaminga
Who the
go. He's
Lakers
gonna
giving
be,
up?
or we're gonna be. We're getting Herb Jones. We're getting a wing somewhere. We're getting a wing. We're gonna get something. I think Kaminga is not easiest. I think Kaminga makes sense just because he's not playing.
Oh
He's
yeah,
23 years old.
that'd be a
He
good
needs to be
fit
playing
for him.
somewhere.
Absolutely.
I'm
He's a good athletic wing that can score. He would be a good fit
yeah.
with the Lakers. But who are the
I
Lakers
think
giving
so.
up?
Oh, we're gonna give up. We got Vandos on the book, like Rui
We
in
don't
the right
want Vando.
situation. Rui, no, the
We
Vando's
don't want
contract ain't good,
Vando.
bro. If you get
Send
Vando,
Vando to
you
South
stuck with him
Bay.
for a minute. Well, but it said the Warriors want expiring contracts, so you got a Gabe. You might get a
Yep.
Gabe. You might get a Maxi Kleber. You might get a pick.
Mm.
You might get a Dalton Connect. You might get we got guys. I think that teams will
Dalton Connect
take.
would be a good one for sure. That
Yeah, I don't want to
they're
get rid of
giving him
Dalton personally, but
Warriors would immediately throw him into the offense and
he's
he
gonna
can
cook.
do
He would cook him. He would cook in
immediately.
Gold State, bro.
I still want them to go after Michael Porter. I mean that's a perfect
Oh
fit.
yeah. I agree. I think that might happen. I think as we get in these next 2 weeks. So be prepared for these next 2 weeks for the NBA trade deadline stuff to pick up because it's about to get real crazy. Now there's one last other thing, not NBA related. I do got to say, and I'll probably actually do a one-off on this just because I want to talk about it and break it down. J.Cole dropped the first single off the Fall Off in a couple days ago, and I'm just gonna sit here and say it's gonna be a classic, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Just
I can't wait.
we've been waiting for this for like since 2016 or 2000, somewhere around there, and put all the other stuff away on the side. I'm seeing all these takes online about, oh, he can't say this because he apologized. Do you hear what you're actually saying? The words that are coming out of your mouth. He's explained himself multiple times in a song. He said it on stage. He said, "Yo, that's my man. I did some goofy ass shit." I feel like that takes more to do that than it does to actually just carry on for. Like to me, I was like that. He's very self-aware and he's walking his path, and he doesn't care what you think. Like, good for him.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I was disappointed as a fan, and he's my favorite. Like, I feel like he's the best rapper alive. Like, as a fan, I was disappointed he jumped off and didn't finish the job. But that doesn't mean that I don't think he can't rap still and be the best rapper. Like, why does that disqualify you when he actually is showing that he's the best rapper? It's like the Michael Jordan LeBron debate to me. I'm like, well, the numbers show this. So even if I liked Michael Jordan, for me, I can't say he's not because he has all of these records, literally all of them. So it's just, I don't know. I like to be objective. I have my favorites and stuff like that. Like, but if I'm being objective, I'm like, yeah, he just rapping his ass off. Like the song that he released is crazy. It's telling your life in reverse, reminiscent of Nas's Rewind. I'll do some more on that, but telling your life in reverse is crazy. I listened to it twice. Like, oh
No,
shit, he's
yeah.
telling his life in reverse.
Not
That's
facts. Yeah.
crazy.
Not for
That's
real.
dope. So anyway, yeah, man. Well, shit. I think people. What else you would put me on? What do you got?
Shoot, I mean, let me see. I know a couple months ago I was talking about I was learning options. I've been actually I've still been looking at options, but I actually been trading futures and gold recently.
Oh, okay. Yep. The metals. Going to the
We'll
metals in the
start
future.
we'll start talking about that more. But I've been on my futures and gold and NASDAQ and stuff like that. So like I said, it's just adding to the knowledge. So
yep, that's what's up. Yeah, you have to tell us about what you're seeing over there on the next episode or somewhere down the line.
for sure,
And
yeah.
also shout out to Lejean.
Yep.
You know, as a guest on the last one. That was a fun episode. That was one of my favorite episodes that we done. That was dope. Good energy, good time. So we got more guests coming up in the future. Put me on. I think I just did mine, j.cole. So
Yep.
I'm cold out right now. Like I'm just waiting for the album to fall off. I think there's gonna be a mixtape before that called
Yeah.
It's a Boy, and that's gonna probably drop on the 28th. So January 28th. I'm looking at that date because this is supposed to be his last album. So double disc. The song's called Disc 2 Track 2. So we're getting a double disc. I am excited. I love j.cole, and I would be okay if this was his last album and he just did features or whatever. I'm okay with that. He got enough work that I can go back and listen to.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the new boys. I'm ready for the new dudes to take over. And
Yep.
you know, I'm always like that, man. I like to be forward
Yeah.
looking. I don't like to just hang on to shit from my past. So anyway, I'm ready for the young new bulls to rock and find some new talent. So
No, yeah, exactly.
j.cole, track 2, disc 2. Or I'm sorry, disc 2, track 2, single. Outside of that, man, shoot, that's what we got. Next week, brick by brick, we'll be back. Y'all be good.
Sir.
Yes.
Brick by brick.